Hello, my name is Bill Shudwar with Door County Economic Development Corporation. We're here today to recognize another outstanding local business as Door County Industry of the Year. And I'm pleased to announce that this year's recipient is NEW Industries, owned by Chris Moore as president and owner of the business. And congratulations, Chris.
Hi, Bill. Thank you very much. On behalf of the entire team here at NEW, we're real grateful for this award. We accept it and want to make it clear that we appreciate it and are by. It's really nice.
Well, we're very pleased to recognize NEW. Chris, in your tenure with the company, you've grown this business significantly, and no more so than in the last year with the significant expansion here into the former Emerson Motor Company. So why don't you tell me a little bit more about the founding of the company and how you came to be associated with it?
Sure, you bet. As I understand it, Joe and Sandy Hurley actually started the company back sometime in the 80s. I believe actually out of Joe's garage. In fact, we have people here who still work here who started in Joe's garage. And in terms of my involvement, that's actually John Asher's fault. John is the guy who had originally told me about this business and where the whole thing started. I had been with Miller Brewing and Philip Morris for 20-some years, and ultimately decided that after 20-some years of beer, I was finally ready for production machining.
Why Door County?
Well, actually, I've always really loved Door County. We've come here for many years. We're boaters and have come here how many years, I'm not even sure. Got to know people over time up here, which is why and how I knew John Asher in the first place. So it was actually those connections, those relationships that led to us finding out about this business. And if I didn't enjoy Door County so much, we wouldn't be here. I mean, that is why we're here, and we're just so lucky to be able to be involved in a business that we love so much.
So how is it like running a manufacturing operation from a place like Door County that is more well known as a tourism destination?
Actually, I think that's a positive all the way around. For one thing, it is one of the ways that we're remembered, because all over the country people know what Door County is, so it's easy to remember NEW and the association with Door County. We also have a lot of customers come here to visit. It's a steady thing, and probably the biggest difference is that here most customers come on Friday or Monday, and mostly in the summer.
Why don't you talk to me a little bit about the products and services that NEW is associated with?
Sure, you bet. Our core competencies are CNC production machining and machine weldments. That's really what drives the business. Everything else that we do here revolves around that. Internally, we also have centerless grinding. We have assembly presses up to 200 tons, various other things that support the production machining. And we provide complete parts and comprehensive services to our customers, who are mostly original equipment manufacturers. So we have professional people here who manage and handle all the subcontract activities, operations that we don't do internally but are necessary for a complete part, such as heat treating and plating and so forth. All of the machine tools are capable of incredible precision over incredible periods of time, and everything that we make, I refer to it as industrial jewelry. Most of our machines are Moriseki machines, which is a Japanese brand of machine and widely recognized around the world as the best. In fact, most other machines are compared to Morisekis. They are more expensive, but we believe absolutely worth the dollar in terms of their output, their uptime, and they also are a heck of a selling tool with the customer.
And talk to me about the skills and the employment that it takes to run these machines.
Sure. We're at about 130 right now, and we are hiring. There's a wide range of types of roles here and backgrounds and experience and education necessary, from shipping and secondary activities and those kinds of things, to operators, to true machinists, to lead machinists, to setup people, to programmers, to professional people in the front end of the business. There's a wide range. This is not a simple business. It's not a business that you learn in a few months, and I can certainly attest to that. In fact, it's a business you never stop learning in. But to become a true machinist, education is important, and experience is just about everything, and there's just no substitute for time.
So would you mind maybe giving us a tour and seeing the process from beginning to end?
You bet. Let's do it.
Let's take a walk. All right.
In terms of the raw materials that we machine here at NEW Industries, a lot of diversity. about 65% from bar stocks, and the remainder from castings and forgings. There are carbon steels, alloy steels, aluminum, plastics, brass, a lot of different things. And I've got some examples here to take a look at, so hopefully you can get some sense for what we do. I'll start with a part here that is actually a wheel lug that's used in all of Oshkosh trucks, Army vehicles, such as the Hemet. This starts from just a saw cut chunk. We saw cut this here of alloy steel. This we actually heat treat to a very particular spec first, and then are able to machine this part completely in one machine that does both milling and turning function here. And to give you an idea of tolerances, human hair is about 2,500 stick. Diameters such as this on a technical part such as this are in the 10,000s, and we hold this all day, every day, 24 hours a day. This is a low carbon forging that ultimately becomes a component of an electromagnetic clutch for Warner Electric, goes into John Deere harvesters. A lot of complexity here, including welding. And an example of an aluminum casting that happens to be one of the components of the new Buell motorcycle that just hit the market recently. Start with a raw casting, horizontal milling into very tight tolerances and very close relationships between all of the surfaces that we're machining in such a part.
So Chris, why don't you tell me a little bit about the future of this company?
Well, right now, thank goodness, looks very positive. We just finished an all-time record quarter, thank goodness. The balance of this year looks very strong. We all see and hear the things about the economy, so you can get concerned thinking about that. But from our end, our base business is very solid, and we just have a tremendous number of new things going on. So while I don't believe in inertia or momentum in business, and I think it was Winston Churchill who once commented that success is never final, which I always think is a good concept, things really do look positive right now.
Again, we thank you for what you've done here. We congratulate you for your recognition of this award, and we wish you the best in the future.
Thank you very much for all the support. Those are kind words, and we'll try to keep it going.
Thank you.